Magnitude 6 earthquake return continues in the Atlantic Ridge, but also continuing are the blood echoes. Just as the West Pacific roared back 2 days ago, the deeper signals are now beginning to hit Central and South America too. Wanted to quickly note that contrasting those floods we showed earlier in the week in India, they have the opposite problem in Pakistan, where a drought has been enhanced by a heat wave that has now taken out a third of the cotton crop. This is one of their key production items. Now let's go back to earthquakes for a moment, because it appears that Caltech has found the first legit signal of repetition affecting Cascadia. The way that the great earthquake will unfold will, not shockingly, be a bit of unfolding of this fault, if not an absolute break. Not only is one sheet bent down, but the force doing so pushes the west coast of the country up slightly against that pressure. It won't just be the shaking, but the push upward of the water for the tsunami when it breaks, same as happened in Japan in 2011. Now the kicker here is the small quake phases that do seem to have a repeating pattern. Even if these are not absolute, these may be able to tell us which times are of the highest risk and may be able to be monitored for approach to that danger zone. Up next, nobody wants to see this, right? Yeah, that is a bad day for anyone underneath it, but they say they're one step closer to being able to deflect these asteroids. They did go a little Hollywood on us, as they've modeled taking asteroid Bennu off course with a nuke. Turns out they were able to get their computers to make the math and trajectories work. Might be science fiction, but the asteroids are out there, so at least they're doing something to study deflection. Folks, I really wanted to drop this one in here. One of the authors of this 2004 work saw it as relevant and accurate as ever now and sought to get it published for free on archive. That happened last night. The title isn't misleading. The concept that planetary resonances, specifically Jupiter and Saturn, and possibly involving Earth, Uranus, and Neptune, have the math and the patterns to be controlling the solar cycle. This not only touches back to critical elements of planetary geometry that we touch every month at our website, but it also indicates a grand minimum is due this century. These are some of the first people I've found suggesting that. Up next is